guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today our topic again is machine foundation. Aside from example that I've given to you before, a problem example, I am sharing also some engineering facts regarding machine foundations, which we need to remember for some engineers who are practicing the construction or industrial plant or designing machine foundation. Now, first engineering facts I will show you is all heavy machineries should be supported on solid foundations of sufficient mass and base area to prevent or minimize the transmission of unbalanced process vibrations. The main purpose why we need to place the machineries in a solid foundation is to minimize the transmission of unbalanced process created that will lead for vibrations. Okay. Next is second facts that I will share to you. Foundation mass should be from 3 to 5 times the weight of the machinery it's supposed to be supported. This is taken from the reference of PSME code. So it is arranged 3 to 5 times the weight of the machinery. So the weight of the foundation mass should be from 3 to 5 times the weight of the engine or the weight of the machinery to be supported. For example, if it's not given, for the absence of this 3 to 5 times, we can assume average using 4 times. If it is not given, we can assume 4 times. Just make it an average of 3 to 5. Average of 3 to 5 is 4, right? So you can assume to use 4 times the weight of the machinery for the weight of the foundation mass. Okay. Next, third is if the unbalanced inertia forces produced by the machine which can be calculated, then a mass weight equal to 10 to 20 times the forces should be used to dampen vibrations. How much range we need to multiply the forces should be at least 10 to 20 times the forces. A mass weight should be equal to 10 to 20 times as stated in the standard. Okay, in order to dampen the vibration. So next ideas or engineering facts for machine foundation is for stability purpose, the total combined engine, the driving equipment, and the foundation or the center of gravity of the foundation must be kept below. Okay, take note, must be kept below. It should be below the foundation top. Meaning to say, the center of gravity should be placed below the foundation top, okay, or beneath the foundation top, to attain the stability of the combined equipments. Next is machine foundation must have a factor of safety of 5, which is mentioned in the standard. So while designing the machine foundation, you must consider the factor of safety, which is equal to 5. Every design of foundation, you need to use a factor of safety of 5 as mentioned in the standard, especially in the PSME code. Okay? So just to attain or for safety purpose, we need to design also the machine foundation with a factor of safety of 5. Next is foundations should be also isolated from floor slabs or building footings. Why we need to isolate foundations from the building foundations or building footings or building slabs? Because we need to eliminate the transmission vibrations to the building that will lead to cause the building for some cracks of the building, cracks of the column, crack of the slabs because of the transmission vibration. This vibration has been produced the unbalanced forces by the machine that will lead to vibration. So at least we need to isolate at least 25 mm around its perimeter to eliminate transmission of vibrations. So this is the normal practice in designing foundation. Also, we need to consider the isolation of the foundation from the buildings. Okay. Next, engineering facts or notes we need to remember. Foundation are also preferably to be built of concrete in the proportion of 1:2:4 mixture. Meaning to say, while designing the concrete foundation, we have to consider the Class A mixtures as per the standard. Class A mixtures is 1:2:4, meaning to say 1 part of cement, 2 parts of sand, and 4 parts of gravel. So Class A is the best or is the usual mixtures of making concrete foundations. Okay. So next is the machine foundation. Rather, the machine should not be placed on the foundation until 7 days. Why we don't want to put the machine on the foundation until 7 days? Because the preparation of the foundation is not yet hardened. The curing of the foundation is still not yet hardened. Okay, so rather than we have to elapse or until 7 days have elapsed or operated until another 7 days have passed. So meaning to say, we need to place the machineries or the machine on the foundation until 7 days have been elapsed or operated until another 7 days have passed, just to make sure that the concrete mixtures has been hardened, cured properly. So at least 7 days have passed just to attain curing of the concrete mixtures. Remember that, guys, for mechanical, for engineers who are practicing machine foundation, remember that it is 7 days. We need to put the machine until 7 days have been elapsed or have been passed. Okay. So next engineering facts for considering machine foundation is that concrete foundations should have steel bar reinforcement, please, both vertically and horizontally. Why we need to put reinforcement steel bar in concrete? Because without reinforcement, the concrete mixtures are not enough to support the machineries. It will crack easily without reinforcement. Okay? So, for integrity purpose, we need to reinforce the concrete foundation using steel bars, high-grade reinforcement steel bars, which is placed both ways, either vertically and horizontally. And the main reason why we need to reinforce the concrete foundation is to avoid thermal cracking of the mixtures, of the concrete mixtures, to avoid thermal cracking. Okay, remember this word, thermal cracking. Okay, next is the weight of reinforced steel in a foundation should be from 0.5% to 1% of the weight of the foundation. If not given, then you can consider as 1%. At least it should not be less than 0.5%. Rather than can be more than 1%. But in practice, you can assume average or either 1% the weight of the foundation. Okay, take note, 0.5 to 1% weight of the foundation. That is the weight of the reinforced steel in the foundation. Next is, no foundation shall be less than 12 mm diameter to be placed. Okay, at least 12 mm minimum. 12 mm diameter size of the anchor bolts or bolts to be embedded in the concrete foundation. It's preferably more than 12 mm or at least 12 mm, but never use less than 12 mm diameter embedded anchor bolts, because it's not advisable in actual practice. So it could be more than 12 mm, or it could be 16 mm or 20 mm or 25 mm. It depends the design. But remember, it should not be less than 1/2 inch, or it should not be less than 12 mm. Okay. So the last one is, foundation bolts length should be at least 18 times the diameter of the anchor bolts. So the embedded length of the anchor bolt should be at least 18 times the diameter of the anchor bolt. Example, if your anchor bolt size is 1 inch, so you have to multiply 18 times 1 inch. So 18 times 1 inch is 18 inches. So that is the length of the embedded bolts, anchor bolts in the concrete foundations. If you have 20 mm diameter anchor bolts, you have to multiply 18 times, at least 18 times. Okay, if you have 1 inch, then 18 inches the length of the anchor bolt. It's either L-type anchor bolt or G-type anchor bolt. So that's it guys. Actually there are some more engineering facts, but as of now I will share you up to 12 items. Next video I will continue to share to you some engineering facts for the machine foundation on the next video. So as of now I will share only up to 12 items. So again guys, thank you for watching, and please don't forget also to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that I can notify you for all the incoming future videos. I hope it will be useful. I hope for some engineers who are practicing machine foundations, there's some tips or informations taken from the standard. So again, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.